Every day I'm shuffling.
Whoa, every day I'm shuffling. Whoa, what's up, Keyforge? I am Zoc, and we are here for Terran Keyforge League playoffs. That's right. Should be exciting. We're going to be, of course, as always, playing with Vault Masters 25. This week we're going to do Archon, Reversal, and then Short Adaptive. Um, so let's check out quickly where we're at in the league. We can see here that the winner of this match, myself versus prisencolinensinainciusolicious, will play against Trending King, who beat JT Russell earlier today. So let's jump right in and take a look at some decks. These are my decks. Xart Pitneck, the Master Pilot. You know, it's kind of got a little bit of everything, but very slow. But some good creature control, some good disruption actually. Not super fast. It kind of needs creatures on the board. The next one is the infamous Master of Navault. It's a Dark Discovery deck. Only 13 creatures though, which probably limits this one the most, even though it does have some cool stuff in it. And then this last one, Urban L of the Fierce Vault. It does have triple Mars first, but only 3 Mars creatures, Compod as well. And then it's got a really nice shadows. It's got a little bit of everything in it as well. All right, let's take a look at Prison's decks. So let's see. First one is Portho X of the Singularity Vault. Wow, 35 expected Ember, double epic poem with double golden spiral and tribute. Okay, so that Saurian can make a bunch of Ember. It's got too much to protect, Bow Knithing, Hit and Run, Magna, Manchego, double Massis Asp. That's cool. I had 3 Massis Asps in my first deck I bought, second deck I owned. And then let's see, an Equidon, Sandworm, Closed Door Negotiation, Ledger Domain, Trade Secrets. Looks like a very strong deck. Next up we have the opposing Vault Master of Heinton. 74 SAS. Lots of good speed and logos here. Eureka, Archon's Callback, Double Phase Shift, Lethalogica, Knowledge is Power, Triple Archimedes. In Shadows, we got a Bow Knithing, Double Seeker Needle, Subtle Chain Miasma, Hit and Run with the Bow Knithing. Triple Iron Heidi, that could be difficult on the board, but only 13 creatures. Okay. And then the last one is Bucci, the Fallen Vault Master. Imperial Forge. Senator Brackus, Calipig and Ideal, Double Exile. Let's see, does it have a lot of capture? It's got Faust, Parabyte, Brackus, Dark Centurion, Double Holiday Festival. Doesn't have a ton of capture to go with all that crazy starring stuff. Double Calp, though, could be really disruptive. Also, Catch and Release, Double Brain Drain. Brain Drain can be really powerful at the right moment. Okay. So, some interesting stuff there. Let's see. Prison is just getting ready. So, it'll be just a moment. So let's see, what is he gonna pick for Archon? I haven't played any of these decks, but I would guess either Bucci or Porthos. I kind of think Porthos here is better. How can I slow it down? I mean, I gotta be worried about the too much to protect, closed door negotiation, tribute. Oh man. Doesn't have a ton of speed, so it has to get everything to kind of draw into its hand naturally. Whoops, let me stop that. Sorry about that. Okay. 17 creatures on the board, not a ton of creature control, and the main board wipe is de-escalation. So I think the way to beat this is to go big board early. And then you just got to watch out about, I mean, closed door negotiation, there's nothing you can play around. You can play around the too much to protect. You might just have to risk it early. And then if he plays Bucci, what do we got to worry about here? This says 18 creatures. A lot more disruption. So we got to be able to take out the Calp regardless. And that can be really tricky if he gets Calp, Catcher and Release, and a Brain Drain. He could Catcher and Release to wipe the board, Brain Drain to take away any C that you have, and then put down the Calp to really start to make you struggle on being able to play cards. Luckily, it doesn't seem like he's got a ton of point control from creature perspective, but we'll see. All right, he's now ready, so let's share picks for formats. So I'm going to be taking Exarch for Archon, the infamous Vaster for reversal, and Urban L for a short adaptive if we get there. And he is doing Porthos for Archon, as expected. Reversal, he's going to go the opposing Vault Master and adaptive Bucci. Okay. Yeah, I kind of expected that after looking at the deck. So, all right, well, let's get this going. Right. So we're going to start out with Archon. Exarch versus Porthos. He does have creature artifact control, but I only have speed sigil. He's got more and better artifacts than I do. I'll have to think if I want to play the speed sigil. He doesn't have anything too crazy, but we'll have to play it by ear. Good luck and have fun, and here we go. Oh, this is, let's see. Oh, actually, 2-3-2. Not that great. Not that great a starting hand, actually. We're gonna mulligan this. And we go into a choo-choo, so not much better. Yeah, not great at all. Let's take a watch, look, and see if he's gonna mulligan here. Yeah, with a choo-choo-choo like this, not a great way, not a great place any direction we go here. The two main things I'm thinking is either brain draining him right away or going into shadows. And I think I'm just gonna go into shadows, get a creature on the board. But I mean, getting Ludo on the board would be good too, because it's a little bit bigger. He decides not to mulligan. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think we need the bigger creature. Let's start with Finch Cloak and go from there. We did draw into another Shadows creature, which is not bad. Gemcoat Vendor, auction off, market fluctuation. So he discards Seeker Needle, Golden Spiral, and Manchego. I actually keep my True Shadows card, which is amazing, and my Brain Drain. So I'm actually okay with losing all that stuff. And I'm actually really not happy that he lost his Seeker Needle and Golden Spiral. So yeah, we can do that. Get these other Shadows creatures out there. We get a Speed Sigil and a Ronnie. I mean, depending on what happens here, we could get to check next turn. Tangy Mangy might be a good stalling tactic here. They're already halfway to Haunted. Let's see, what are the things we gotta be worried about? Bone Knifing doesn't do anything yet. Magda does. We'd probably have to fight that off. Or purge it, although we don't have any purge right now. Closed door negotiation. Faust tribute. The tribute epic poem. If he can set that up, that's pretty good. He goes back into Equidon. Plays out a rumor stormer. Plays a closed door negotiation to steal. Uses a Gemcoat Vendor to steal and Ledger Domain. Okay. Very fast. So much for getting to check. Although, we still might be able to. We'll go Shadows again. We'll reap with the Finch Cloak. Do we play the Speed Sigil here? Let's take a quick look at his creatures again. Historian Lee Darkin, that could actually be really problematic, although luckily he already got rid of the Market Fluck and the closed door negotiation. I guess it's not too bad if he gets trade secrets back. Having Massis Asp or Javinda come down Or even Manchego is pretty good. Yeah, I'm not so sure what I want to do here. Let's see. Reap, steal would only get me to 5. Yeah, let's do it. Now the question is, do I start damaging their creatures, or do I take out one of my creatures to either steal? I think we start damaging their creatures. And in turn. Okay, we drew a miasma here. That's pretty good. Let's see, what's he got for creature control again? De-escalation, slow scowling keeper. Palin and his significance would be pretty impactful here. Stomp, exchange program, hit and run. So he does have some stuff. He does have the too much to protect, so he gets that off, steals 1. Magna steals 2 more. His own J Vinda comes out. He didn't realize that speed sigil also worked for him, so now he'll probably be more careful. So we go into shadows here. We fight with the Finch Cloak into Magda. We stole 1 there. We fight with the Ronnie into Magma. We reap. Let's see, we miasma to stop the check. Do we want to steal here? Yeah, let's steal. I think we got to rush. So we actually get up to 11 because killing the magma stole 2 more. So that's actually really good. Huge huge burst. Okay, now the Odoak comes down. So there stops the stealing. I could potentially Maelstrom it. We'll have to see. The Stomp comes down. Okay. What's he take out here? Finch Cloak, maybe? Or maybe Javinda? Yeah, I'm not sure what he's going to take out. To the Flinch Cloak, puts another Ember on Odoak, and then Epic Poem on Odoak. Okay, I can make him pay here with a Tangy Mangy, so that's awesome. So I do get my first key. So I go Unfathomable here. And I can put some good shadow stuff on the bottom of my deck. So first we Maelstrom. Then we Tangy Mangy, make his key cost. Ah, I meant to put Kariki Germinator out first. Whoops. Let's put miasma down. And we brain drain. What should we get rid of here? Sandworm, trade secrets. Probably the trade secrets. Them getting 2 Ember is better than them stealing 3 Ember, I think. Okay, we got to check at 9 here. Of course, we drew back into our shadows, but we also drew Chain Gang, which is interesting. Okay, yeah, he goes into Equidon. Historian Lee Darkin will return the top card of each discard pile to our hand. So he could get Epic Poem back. Oh, he forgot the sigil, so maybe he didn't want Historian Lee Darkin. I don't think it's bad, though. Although I guess with Sandworm, he could have fought something off and put it back in his deck. He had both good options there, I think. Fortune Reversal on the Tingy Mingy makes it so that the key cost is not 9, so that's a good call. And then what's he do with a Historian Lee Darkin? He can get back his Epic Poem, which is actually really good. He still has a tribute coming. Although if he reaps with it, I could get to check the next turn. He decides not to. Okay. Which leaves the brain drain there. So that's okay. So we'll go into shadows. We'll play out the Chain Gang over here. We use the action. Then we'll put J-Vinda and A-Vinda over here. Okay. Covetous Hema, Calipigan Ideal, and three Saurian creatures. Let's see. So he still has Tribute. The Closed Door Negotiation's gone. The Too Much to Protect is gone. He still has Bonithing. He's still got Manchego, but he's only halfway through his deck. But Bonithing, hit and run Bonithing could be Steel 4. That's really good. And he could still Tribute Epic Poem for a huge burst. I need to get to check this next turn no matter what. So it'll be sad if he wipes the board here. There's a sneaky check I could get to. Even in Saurian, if he doesn't take any of my Ember. Okay, he goes Equidon. Interesting. Oh yeah, now he has trade secrets, so he's probably going to do some stealing with trade secrets here. Now Gemcoat Vendor comes down as well, so he can also steal with that. And he does. Hopefully he doesn't have many more cards to steal with the trade secrets then. He's already played a lot of Equidon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, yeah, he can definitely still have more. We haven't seen exchange program, de-escalation. Oh, I think we saw everything else. Okay, Historian Lee Darkin takes out A-Vinda. Is the Sandworm also going to fight here? And he's still... We know he's still got the trade secrets, right? Auction off, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, he fights off the Change Gang. Sandworm gets shuffled back in. Rumor Shore comes down, draws a card. Plays Trade Secrets. How many does he have to steal? None. Okay. So can we get to check here? I don't think we can. Oh, yeah, we can. If we go Unfathomable. Oh, yeah, I like this idea. Let's go Unfathomable. We'll reap here, put back Ronnie into the bottom of our deck, I think. And reap here to get to check. So now I'm saying, okay, now you gotta stop me. Plus, it puts 3 Ember on Covetous Hema, which I could potentially use Calipig and Ideal to forge with. Also, potentially warding it with Tracerian Legionary. Uh-oh, but here comes the Saurian. If he's got Tribute here, that's a problem. Odoak comes down. Optiogorkus, Citizen Strix comes down. Which deals and exalts here. Golden Spiral also comes down. Okay. Oh, dang. Covetous Hema was on the flank, so he just fights it off. Okay. Well, we still can get to check here in Saurian, so I think that's what we do. The question is, what do we fight off? What do we stomp? Or do we fight off anything, or do we capture with Octavia? Yeah, let's do that. I'm still going to decide whether I want to capture or fight here. Let me fix my lights. Okay, sorry about that. So we're gonna stomp the Odoak. Yeah, good old Optiogorkus. That's annoying. Put the Calipig and Ideal here. I think we'll just capture you. And then we'll do Tracerian Legionary, ward it, and Prefectus Ludo, and Inchurn. So now we're at check using our Calipig and Ideal. So we kind of have check with 9, kind of? I don't think he's got a great way to get rid of Octavia here. Unless he like redrew into his Sandworm. He'd have to like fight with all his creatures. Sandworm comes down. Gemco Vendor could take out Legionary. Rumor Stormer could take out the Ward, and then Sandworm could take it out. That'd be a pretty nice play. He wouldn't get the Amber because of the Ludo, but he would still be able to stop it. But let's see what else he could do. I forget what other creature control. He's got de-escalation potentially. Pale into significance, I don't think is a factor here. I think Stomp is gone. Mace's asps, but they could only do 1 creature. Yeah, I don't think he's got a ton of options here. He does go Ecodon. Let's see if he did get the Sandworm back already. He could do some crazy stuff with Exchange Program, actually, to get rid of the Ludo, to steal the Ludo, so that If he got both Exchange Program and Sandworm? Oh, there's Exchange Program. All right. Yeah, he takes a Ludo. Does he have the Sandworm? He steals with Gemcoat Vendor. I'm guessing that means he doesn't have it then. Stuns Cornicin Octavia. There's a de-escalation. Okay, so if he's got... Oh, he also got the Sandworm. Wow. Wow, that was huge. Okay, so I can get to check here. What do I have in my archive? I got Miasma in my archives. That's nice. So yeah, let's use the Miasma here. Subtle Chain to get rid of Mace's ass, so I was hoping for Tribute. Put out the Avinda's Reap. Get back to check at 7, prevent their key. The Abyssal Sight is one turn too late here, potentially. He's also got Bone Knithing, Hit and Run Bone Knithing coming, so he still has a lot of answers. Yeah, this one is definitely not over. Tribute plus Epic Poem would be pretty good. Okay, he already lost a Manchego. I forgot about that, but he's got... Okay, he's got Saurian. Here we go. So I assume the Tribute's coming here. I do have an answer, though. He reaps with a Tricerian Legionary. There's a Tribute. Does he also have the Epic Poem? Golden Spiral on the Tricerian Legionary. No Epic Poem. Okay, so we go Unfathomable here. First, we're going to Abyssal Sight. Oh, he doesn't have the Bone Knithing. Okay, so I don't think he's got a way to stop me then. He's got nothing. We'll just get rid of a Javinda then. Thundertoe here. Echoing Death Null, catch and release, and say in turn, check with 11. He gets his second key. But he shouldn't have any way to stop us now. Whew. That was a crazy game. He's already at check with for his third key with 10 Ember, but the Miasma coming in clutch, getting it archived off the de-escalation. Wow. I'll have to go back and look about... Is there a way that he put a bunch of stuff on the bottom of my deck? Because I use Koriki Germinator, return Miasma to the bottom of my deck. Was there something where he one of us were putting stuff on the bottom of our deck. Here was the de-escalation. Archive the top 3 cards of the deck. How would I have got Miasma to there? Shouldn't it have been on the bottom? Oh, something may have shuffled my deck. Does something shuffle my deck? I don't know. I'm gonna capture the logs. It could have been that somehow my draw pile was shuffled. All right. Whew. What a first match. Oh, Chain Gang. Chain Gang did it. Good call. Not there, but well, I think Chain Gang was before that. I don't know. Well, I'll have to look through the logs. Okay, reversal it is now. I'm going to be playing Infamous Master of the Vault. And he's going to be playing the opposing Vault Master of Heinton. Okay. So, both of our decks have 13 creatures, so I'm actually going to be running this. So, I guess getting a lot of speed is good. I have to watch out for Chain Gang, Atomic Destabilizer, and then all the disruption. I don't really like this. Choo Choo Choo, Double Archimedes. I think I'll mulligan this. Professor Sudekin is an okay start, but there's only like 4 Logos creatures, so I mean, I guess it's good to just Just try and scare him. And you never know, I might draw into more Logos creatures as well. Let's see, we could start with Logos here, but we could also start with Shadows. Some good disruption to start out with, Vandalize and Subtle Chain. I guess we both have Chain Gang Subtle Chain, which is interesting. Oh, I have double Seeker Needle. It would have been good to get that early. Okay, he decides to mulligan. What's he going to start with here? He's also got a Speed Sigil. Yeah, he's got some good stuff. We'll see. See how it goes. Okay. Yeah, depending what he does here, it might depend whether I go for Shadows or Logos. Well, he starts with the Avinda. In that case, I think I go Shadows here. Subtle Chain. Oh, and then I get my Chain Gang. That's sad. And Vandalize, we can discard All Hands on Deck, Tangler, or Speed Sigil. Oh, wow. Let's get rid of All Hands on Deck. We're going to return Speed Sigil to be the top of the deck. Let's see, this deck has Knowledge as power, but I don't think it's got any other archiving. Oh, I guess with the Archimedes. Oh, and Eureka. I forgot I had Eureka. Okay. Ooh, the brain drain. What does he... How does he drain my brain? Hey! How's it going, Trun? It is Trun, right? Yeah, this is a game 2. We just played Archon, and I pulled out... This is a pretty tight one. Pulled it out 3-2. Alright, he returns a Bow Kniving, which actually doesn't do anything right now, but I do kind of want to go Shadows. Oh, but then he uses the Dive Deep. Oh, nice play. Okay. That's a cool play. That way he can get rid of both of those. That's really cool, actually. And now he knows one card that's on the bottom of my deck. Interesting. Alright, so in that case, we gotta go Logos here. First we'll phase shift. I guess first we play the Sutterkin, then we phase shift to Security Detail. Binate Rupture. Knowledge is power to get rid of the Manchego and archive the binate rupture because I probably should have done the other way, but he's got no ember right now. Might be worth it to binate. Plus, these are reversal decks. There might be a situation where binating is really good. We'll see. But probably should have archived the Manchego. Alright, we drew into 3 shadows. Archimedes, a de-escalation. Let's see, is there anything in our deck that can shuffle our deck to screw up his... No, but we do have a lethologic. Oh, reverse time will screw it up, right? Well, reverse time, he might be able to... It would be whatever's in the discard. He'd have to remember exactly what I played, right? Nerve Blast. Well, so much for that idea. Okay. So we'll just go shadows here. And play out 3 cards. Let's see, what can he hit with Biergeist from mine? Manchego? Boniving? Not that we have any keys or anything yet, but you know, reverse time could actually be pretty critical depending on how things turn out. Okay, Holiday Festival, discards Dark Discovery. Oh, that's good. Hit and Run and a Boo. Avendal Portal Guardian. So the Dark Discovery is a big one because he was already setting that one up. So I'm happy not to see the Boo and the Hit and Run as well. Although he can Biergeist his own stuff now. Avenda or the Portal Guardians. Yep, and he Biergeist a Portal Guardian. Okay. This board is actually probably going to be an issue here. He does get to check the second Biergeist for the second Portal Guardian. I do have de-escalation, but I think that's a bad idea. Entangler to stun Mace's Asp. Okay. Discarding it. Ector charge for the Ember. Wow. Huge Geistly churn there. That's no good. All right. We'll just go into logos here. We can't stop the key. We'll play out both Archimedes. Oops. And then we'll phase shift. I think we'll actually phase shift the ledger domain. Do we get rid of the de-escalation? I think we have to. Even though it's going to make those portal guardians really hard to get rid of. And we push back the Avenda to his hand. Oh, that gave him an Ember. I forgot about that. Oh well. Oh wow, now we have a giant board action going on here. That's interesting. That would be playing into the dark, the catch and release, which I was hoping not to play into. Hmm. Let's see. He's got Empathic Malice, Atomic Destabilizer. Okay. So we might need some of this like Equidon stuff just to fight off the Portal Guardians. We could also freelance the Portal Guardians. Alright, here comes Shadows. Does he play the Speed Sigil? Oh, vandalizes me. What's he gonna get from my deck? Archon's Callback. Okay. Ooh, a second Vandalize. Ouch. And he gets a Lethalogica. Nice. There goes some of my speed. What else does he have? He's still got 5 in hand. Let's see. And then Avenda. What happened to the Speed Sigil? Did I miss that? Okay. Oh yeah. Maybe it got hit with the Hollow Deep Festival? Yeah, I'm not sure how it got hit. Somehow it got hit. Alright, so we go into Equidon here. We do not take our archive. Do we auction off our Seeker Needle? Think we do. Just for the Ember. First, let's Screel Swarm. Iron Heidi. Iron Heidi. Gemcoat Vendor. We'll do the Freelancer on a Portal Guardian. And now, do we auction off here? Yeah, let's do it. Get a couple more Ember. Ooh, Lights Out will be nice to just do some Disruption Eureka. But he's going unfathomable. Here's comes the catch and release, right? So it's gonna wipe my whole hand, which will hurt a lot actually because I have some decent stuff here and lots of lots of ember as well. What else can he do? He can adult swim my Archimedes and my Masis Asp, which is also pretty good. He's got bubbles, potentially drawn down, sleep with the fishes. Yeah, I mean, odds are he's got a catch and release here because he's got 2/3 the way through his deck. The question is he okay with losing 3 of his cards? Does he have some actions that he could play before that to not lose as many random cards from his hand? We'll have to see what he does. Oh yeah, I forgot. Freelancer lets him use the Portal Guardian. Alright, what now? What do we see now? Let's see, we do have some good stuff in our draw. Not super great, but oh yeah, here comes a catch and release. Discarding Fizzaloa Loha. Let's see, if he plays catch and release now, he'll discard 1 random one from his hand. Yep, there it is. Oh, he got my Eureka. Dang it. He got Eureka, 2 Archimedes, Seeker Needle, and the Stuart Suazana. So he did get almost all my Ember Pips. That hurts. We do get a key here. I think we go back into Equidon. Ah, darn, I was hoping I'd draw these 2 shadows so we'd have a really nice shadows lineup here. But instead we drew the other stuff. Okay, into Geistly. Let's see, what did they discard? An Adult Swim is what they discarded. Okay. Double Bordeaux Guardian comes down. Ooh, an Atomic Destabilizer on Iron Heidi. Ouch. That could be really bad. I actually could Fortune Reverse it. Which I think I'll probably do here. Alright, so we get to check. Fortune reversing our own creature, so we don't have to worry about the Atomic Destabilizer. He could fight his Portal Guardian enemy to capture. Skullback Crab could also steal here. But we have a pretty nice Shadow's turn lined up. He could have some good Shadows stuff coming. I don't think we've seen his shuttle chain. Yeah, we haven't seen much Shadows from him. We haven't seen his chain gang. Or I don't think there's Nerve Blast. Oh yeah, we did see the Nerve Blast. That's good. Oh, Merkins? Oh, he could Merkins my chain gang? That would suck. He could also Merkins the Binate Rupture. Okay, yeah, he does go into Shadows. Let's see, on Geistoid, we haven't seen Empathic Malice or Doppelganger. Oh, there's a Merkins. Does he go for the... Oh, he does do the Binate Rupture. So I guess it was good that I had that in there and not Manchego. Although if I had Manchego in there, I probably would have played it last turn. That's pretty hilarious. But Merkazine the Binate Rupture. I don't think I've seen that before. Yeah, maybe off the top of the deck. It happened back in AOA days. Ooh, Hugger Mugger comes down. Able to stop the key and Avinda. Getting a big board. And a Javinda. Okay. So now we do Shadows. First, I think we Nerve Blast the Skullback Crab. We'll play out Mesa's Asp. Nerve Blast the Skullback Crab. Hit and Run can take out Javinda. And then we Lights Out for Avinda and a Portal Guardian. He's probably going to go back into Shadows. He still has a Chain Gang and a Subtle Chain, I think. That's bad. Yeah, that's not good at all. We got our Chain Gang, we got our Bonithine. Yeah. So he could discard some good stuff. He could get a pretty bad Subtle Chain loop going here. But we do have stuff we could do potentially in Equidon and Logos, depending on what he might hit. It'd be really sad if Eureka gets hit twice. Okay, he goes Geistoid. Yeah, he could probably capture to take me off, right? A couple different ways. He's probably got Empathic Malice. Probably has a Doppelganger. The other Portal Guardian that I push back. There's a Portal Guardian. Empathic Malice, as expected, capturing on Bubbles. And it goes to the bottom of their deck. And there's a Doppelganger. And what's he do with the Portal Guardian here? Probably just Reaps? I don't know. Yeah, Reaps. Okay, so I think we go Logos here. Eureka. If we reverse time, we can actually get back our Eureka, which is interesting. Kind of like that. So we get back up to check again. Let's see. We know he's got chain gang, subtle chain coming. Okay. Empathic Malice is still on the bottom of the deck. He's not quite there yet. So I think this goes through. Unless he kills both of his Portal Guardians? I guess Doppelganger is also Portal Guardian, so it could kill that. We archive a Bonithine, that's really good. We might be able to do some work in Equidon. Of course, I have the dreaded Choo hand here. Ooh, Unfathomable. What's he got there? Sleep with the Fishes. Drawn Down? He does have a catch and release. I don't think he's going to be playing that. Maybe Echoing Death now? Yeah, I guess we haven't seen that. Of course, he's got the bubbles. There's Sleep with the Fishes, yep. Drawn Down will be another Ember. That's 2. Discards Echoing Death now. Makes sense. Discards Catch and Release. Makes sense. Okay, there's Drawn Down. Oh, it doesn't have Ember. Okay, but he does have a capture from it. Look at the top 3 cards of my opponent's deck. Discard 1, put 1 on the bottom of the deck, and put 1 on the top of their deck. So he discards Lethologica. And I don't get to see what he put on the bottom. That's really good disruption, actually. Bubbles just reap, so he gets to 7. So I could stop him here. I can get to check, I think. Let's go Equidon. We'll steal here. Do we want to do any fighting here? I don't think so. And we'll use Legerdemain and we'll discard Sutterkin. Put this back, then we'll put it back. We'll use Security Detail here. And then we'll reap and reap. Get to check at 7. Okay, so I think he's got to use Empathic Malice here, right? I don't think he's got anything in Shadows now that will do it, unless he could have redrawn into something. We know he's got the Chain Gang, but unless he like redrew in the Speed Sigil or Nerve Blast, I don't think he can get us off in Shadows. So is Empathic Malice the only thing? We know he drew into that, and then he could also draw in the Holiday Festival. Yeah, that's getting pretty good. And then we can just lights out a bunch of stuff that he captures. Yeah, okay, he goes in the Geistoid. There's Empathic Malice, putting it on the Hugger Mugger. Reaping with the Portal Guardians. Getting a check. Okay. So now we go Shadows. Take our Archive. We bow knithing here. We hit and run the Merkins. Bring it back. Bow knithing again. We'll lights out the Hugger Mugger and the Bubbles. Play out the Chain Gang. Just reap with the Mass's Ass. Get up to check at 16. I think that'll do it. Oh, that's what he says. That'll do it. All right, Vaultmasters has some pretty interesting stuff. There's the catch and release. Good game, well played. All right. Wow. So we're on to the final versus Trending King. Exciting. Okay, so let's check it out. We won that one 2-0. Going on to the final versus Trending King. Okay. So what's coming up for the Terran Keyforge League? Well, a lot of people are getting their prophetic visions pledges. So the next league I want to do will be with prophetic visions. Now it isn't on TCO yet, but I have it from good authority that there's a lot been done for it. So hopefully it doesn't take super long for it to be on TCO. But I'm interested in what you all have to say about what would be good formats for TKL using your own prophetic visions decks. My goal is that people open up their own decks to play in the league. And we could do something like we did here, or we could do something a little bit more sealed. So yeah, really interested in what you all have to say and what you'd be interested in playing. Some sort of sealed format would probably be fun. I'm not sure what, and I'm not sure how many decks people want to open to play in the league as well. Yeah. So those are some of my thoughts. Interested in hearing what you all have to say. All right. With that, I think that's a stream. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time. As always, forge responsibly. Thanks everybody. See ya.